gentlemen, it's 9 p.m. on Friday night and I'm Navika Kumar and we are watching the Newshour tonight, and it's going to be an interesting two debates for you, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a wacky topic coming up here. Rahul Gandhi talks about dynasty politics. That's why he's in the news today. But we are bringing to you details of, is Rahul Gandhi planning an exit yojana? RaGa exit yojana. Yes, that's the hashtag on debate number one. We're asking you the question, is Rahul Gandhi shying away from a direct contest with Narendra Modi in 2019? Because an insider says in the Congress party in charge of Telangana, Uttam Kumar Reddy, who says that Rahul Gandhi wrote his own speech. So is he making grounds for an exit? That debate coming up in just a bit from now. Debate number two tonight is Kohli versus Kumble. Yes, that's the hashtag. It's the battle of the champions, but rift swells within the blue corner. Cricket's legend versus superstar captain. That's the battle that's going on inside Team India. We'll bring you the details and the debate at Newshour on tonight at 10 p.m. And before we go across to the two big debates this evening, let's take a look at the top headlines this evening.
जो स्टूडेंट्स लड़े थे, जो किसान लड़े थे, क्या वो सिर्फ एक परिवार के लिए लड़े थे?
Rahul's dynasty charge against KCR in Telangana stuns all, including the Congress. Revealed tonight on Times Now how RaGa's speech was not a blooper but deliberate political posturing. Telangana Congress chief tells Times Now that it was no silly scriptwriter who penned the Gandhi science speech, but Rahul Gandhi himself. Is RaGa trying to sabotage his own coronation to avoid a match with Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Times Now conducts a flash poll on RaGa exit yojana. Findings will be put out in just a few minutes on the Newshour at 9. Times Now accesses an explosive report on Pachori which demolishes his defense in the sexual harassment case against him. The report says his electronic devices were not hacked. We told you first on the Newshour how Sonika was not brought dead to the hospital, and the lapses continue. Vikram's blood report remains inconclusive due to inadequate sample. Police and hospital indulge in blame game over the botcha. 24 hours after his resignation, former Committee of Advisors member Ramachandra Guha shoots off a letter to BCCI, makes 7 explosive charges that puts Dhoni, Kohli and Gavaskar in the dock.
You're watching the Newshour at 9.
Rahul Gandhi is in the news today, ladies and gentlemen, for unleashing a tirade against dynasty politics. He launched into the TRS today that rules Telangana, accusing the chief minister and the party's boss of keeping it all within the family. Within minutes, Rahul Gandhi was panned across social media for scoring a self-goal. After all, isn't Rahul Gandhi at the helm of the Congress because of his lineage, his Gandhi surname? Obviously, a majority of the people put his comments down to a gaffe. But now, Times Now has learned that this isn't quite the case. That in fact, this was a deliberately scripted tirade. It was scripted not by some silly script writer, but Rahul Gandhi himself. An eyewitness, the chief of the Congress party in Telangana, has in fact revealed this startling fact to us. Why should Rahul Gandhi want to script an own goal? Why should he deliberately try to create obstacles for his own accession to the Congress party's head a few months before he is expected to be coronated? We even asked our viewers whether dynasty politics is a thing of the past. We will show you the results of that survey right after this short report.
The Newshour debate begins in 4 minutes.
क्या आपने ये पूरा का पूरा प्रदेश सिर्फ 4 लोगों के लिए बनाया?
The Gandhi scion launching a tirade against dynasty Raj.
हयात लेके चलो, कायनात लेके चलो, चलो तो सारे जमाने को साथ लेके चलो.
Attacking Telangana Chief Minister KCR for misusing power to benefit his family.
क्या तेलंगाना के सपने को पूरा करने के लिए आप सही रास्ते पे निकले हो या गलत रास्ते पे? जो स्टूडेंट्स लड़े थे, जो किसान लड़े थे, क्या वो सिर्फ एक परिवार के लिए लड़े थे? क्या आपने ये पूरा का पूरा प्रदेश सिर्फ 4 लोगों के लिए बनाया?
His opponents were quick to hold a mirror to the Congress Vice President.
Within a couple of hours, KTR took to Twitter. If I can quote him, he said, the Indian Notional Congress, he doesn't say national, he says the Indian Notional Congress leadership, talking of family rule, has to be the joke of the millennium, a classic comedy.
For me, I would say that the whole situation is very ironical because dynastic politics has become a reality into Indian polity and we have to oppose it. And there are people coming in and it'll change it. I hope it will change.
This kind of allegations were made by Sri Amit Shah last week. Then why he did not respond to that? Money is coming from Delhi and it is not being utilized properly by the KCR government. I'm, as a socialist, I'm opposed to all kind of dynastic success. That's.
But was it a genuine gaffe? Seems unlikely, given the fact that it was Rahul himself who wrote his speech. A fact confirmed by his own leader.
A lot of people are calling it a major goof-up by Rahul Gandhi, the Vice President of the Congress Party. They say probably the script writers who wrote his speech did not do a good job or probably didn't go through his speech before he actually spoke at Sangareddy. How would you respond to that?
Absolute rubbish. I mean, whoever is saying that is not having any feel of the ground level situation in Telangana. His speech was written by himself and went off brilliantly. I think the 3.5 crore people of Telangana welcomed every word of his speech. Whoever is criticizing it is not on the field and doesn't know the real situation.
Congress insiders tell Times Now that Rahul may be working on an exit yojana.
This is what Insider One says. The Congress is bewildered and shocked by Rahul's rant in Telangana. Many leaders are red-faced because they feel this has given a handle to the BJP to use to attack dynasty politics and destroy the transition of power. Rahul has deliberately sent out this message. Not a gaffe, but a position Rahul has taken in the past also. He is a confirmed Democrat and he will be the leader of the Congress. Rahul reads out of prepared speeches without understanding the political nuance, he says. This is a deliberate message. Rahul is torn between old and new guard and wants to run the party his way. He wants to send a message to his opponents in the party that it's either me or a nobody.
The Congress, however, denies any such possibility in public.
Everybody and every family and every party is allowed to put in whichever people they believe in the forefront of their leadership, whether it comes from a community or a caste or a religion or an identity or a family or a quasi-political organization like the RSS. The issue is whether what they are performing when they have got elected.
Despite winning elections, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi in fact resigned contrary to our advice and refought the election on the Office of Profit issue. Despite being elected again and again, took no office. That's dynasty for you.
Just months before his coronation, Rahul has started a fresh debate on whether he really wants to take over the party reins. If it's not just a gaffe, but a message, is Rahul running away from a direct contest with Prime Minister Modi in 2019? Bureau Report, Times Now. Tonight, the debate on the Newshour at 9 p.m. Is RaGa running from Modi matchup? The debate on the Newshour at 10 p.m. Did the board mishandle Kohli-Kumble pact?
You're watching the Newshour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
to the big survey, the Times Now VMR survey that will tell us what people think about dynastic politics. Let me introduce my guest tonight, Babul Supriyo, Union Minister of State for Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises. Joining me live from Kolkata, Dr. Sambit Patra, National Spokesperson of the BJP, joining me in our studios in Noida. Ratan Sharda, RSS thinker, joining me from Mumbai. Alimuddin Khan, political analyst. America Narayanan, political analyst. Dr. Dinesh Vashne, leader of the CPI. And CM Dhananjay Kumar, chairman of Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee. But first, let me go across to the survey that we've carried out on this. The first question of the survey is dynastic politics on its way out? That's the question we asked our viewers. 64.5% of the people felt yes, it's on the way out. That's question number one. Is dynastic politics on its way out? 65% people feel yes, it's on the way out. No say 28.57 people, and can't say 7% of the people. So a majority of the people, 64%, say yes, it's on the way out. Let's take up question number two. Is dynasty pushing traditional Congress voters towards the BJP? And that will hold the question to the recent debacles of the Congress party in various elections. Is it because of dynastic politics that the Janta is getting drawn more towards the BJP? 90% of the people feel yes, it is. It is dynastic politics that is pushing the people towards the BJP. No say 7% of the people, and can't say about 3% of the people. So 90% of the people feel that it is dynasty that is pushing the traditional Congress voters towards the BJP. That's a whopping 90% majority that's come up on your screens. We'll just show you that number. 90%, yes, ladies and gentlemen, 90% of the people feel that dynastic politics is pushing traditional Congress voters towards the BJP. And question number three, is Rahul a choice for first-time young voters? Is Rahul Gandhi really the choice for first-time young voters, or they still look up to Narendra Modi? Rahul Gandhi gets 13% of the votes. 60% of the votes go to Narendra Modi. Nitish Kumar gets 6% of the votes, and others get 8% of the vote. But a whopping majority, 60% of the people vote for Narendra Modi. Despite his age, despite being a young leader, because of dynastic politics, is Rahul Gandhi lagging behind Narendra Modi? That's what we are going to debate. Let's go across first to Babul Supriyo. Babul Supriyo, do you think Rahul Gandhi making that statement about dynastic politics really showed the weak wicket on which Rahul Gandhi is batting? After all, for the 70 years that this country has been independent, 41 years, there has been a Gandhi who's been a prime minister of this country, a Nehru or a Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. And if you add to it the 10 years that the Congress party so wishfully says that she gave up her power, the averages would have gotten worse for the Congress party. It would have been 51 years out of 70 years that a Gandhi had been in power. Babul Supriyo, is that what is called a democratic party?
Navika, firstly, after seeing the numbers, the three questions, important questions that you've asked the country, and what you just brought in right now, I don't think there is any need for an entire debate to prove that what Rahul Gandhi says is something. We have heard different proverbs like people living in glass houses should not throw stones and others. But then Rahul Gandhi is breaking so many rules, he's breaking so many glasses. I think he's the only leader, or the leader under whose leadership a party which is more than so many years old has lost the largest number of elections. And I'm really scared that he's going to go back home and get a scold from mummy. I mean, if you break the question into two halves, there is nothing wrong in having a father's son, a politician father's son or a daughter getting into politics. It is the question of appropriation and the misappropriation. I think the way the modern Gandhis, of course led by Rahul Gandhi ji, has misappropriated that term of being a son from a family family with such a legacy, and the way they have run the country, and the way he is, the way he is talking about issues without actually knowing the crux of where the problem lies. It has already put Congress in bad wicket. It was already in bad wicket, and I think Rahul Gandhi is just making it not only worse for the Congress, his party, but also him as a leader who is always making some kind, is making it a habit to put the foot in the mouth disease. It's sad, but it's also very true that it once again proves that Rahul Gandhi is definitely not.
Mr. Minister,
can I finish? You have a time to debate.
Long ago, I heard you in Bilaspur. You are a very good singer. I heard you in Bilaspur in Himachal Pradesh. If you remember, you are a very.
Thank you so much. I can make my. I can make my living from that as well, sir. I can make some. I don't need to get into coal scams. I don't need to get.
You are a very good singer.
Can I finish?
But not a good politician, sir.
Can I?
Take your time in politics. Don't comment so much, sir.
Can I? I can still make my living with singing. Trust me, I don't need to get into coal scams and spectrum scams. It's for your knowledge. And you have also already said that I'm a great singer. So thank you so much for your compliments. I just want to say that Rahul Gandhi as the leader of Congress is just showcasing the fact that Congress is leaderless and is already working in a mindless manner. That's it. Nothing else to say.
Okay, Mr. Alimuddin Khan, as Gilbert Herbert said, and that's what Babul Supriyo just pointed out, the Hindi version. Let me tell you, in 1651, Gilbert Herbert said, those whose houses are of glass must not throw stones at others. What was Rahul Gandhi thinking when he spoke about dynastic politics in Telangana? And his own chief of Telangana, Uttam Kumar Reddy, I don't know if you've heard his statement, he's very clearly come out and said that the speech was not written by some stupid script writer and that Rahul Gandhi rattled it off without even reading or even understanding it, because if that's the way Rahul Gandhi reads his speeches, good luck to him. But this one was written by Rahul Gandhi himself.
Don't play spokesperson of the BJP. Please don't play spokesperson. Act as an anchor. Navika. No, act as an anchor, please. Don't play as
I'm attacked on a daily basis from all sides, so it doesn't impact me. It doesn't impact me. Attack me as much as you want, but just answer the question I'm asking you, Mr. Alimuddin Khan. रोज अटैक करिए, रोज हमको लोग अटैक करते हैं, ये वो कहते हैं कि हम बीजेपी के लोग हैं, दूसरे कहते हैं कि हम उनकी सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो बीजेपी हमें कहती है हम दूसरों की सपोर्ट करते हैं, तो ये तो रोज के अटैक हैं, हमें इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। आप सवाल का जवाब दीजिए कि राहुल गांधी भाग रहे हैं क्या नरेंद्र मोदी के कॉन्टेस्ट से? 2019 के कॉन्टेस्ट से नरेंद्र मोदी का सामना नहीं कर पाएंगे इसलिए भागना चाहते हैं क्या?
देखिए नविका जी, इट इज old guard versus new. Under convincing power of Sri listen to me please. Under influence of Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, 150 youth of ABVP yesterday changed to Congress. They have joined Congress at the time when Amit Shah ji is going to Gujarat, and that make a significant. That is the significant. Now Rahul Gandhi ji has a brigade of youth leaders. If I count Jitin Prasad, RPN Singh, Murli Deora, Dr. Ashok Tawar in Haryana PCC president, and Lalit Makan, Sachin Pilot, he has a youth brigade with him. While BJP has a lack of youth leadership, they have only old people and all with the old thinking, only going through RSS, changing textbooks, changing roads, changing name of the road, changing books. That's all.
Why are you losing so many elections if you have so many youth leaders? So many youth leaders to back you up.
Navika ji, two reasons. One is it is a democratic process. One party cannot be election permanently.
Democracy?
It was
when have elections been held to the Congress president's post?
Thanks to the EVM.
Sir, please explain to this country. May I tell you that out of the 70 years since independence, 35 years Congress Gandhi family has been at the helm of affairs in the party, and in the country as prime ministers they've been at the helm of affairs for 41 years. So आपने 70 साल में से 35 साल तो कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट गांधी रहा है, और आज भी insiders in the Congress party tell us that whether we like it or not, Rahul Gandhi, whether he has it in himself or not, whether we want it or not, Rahul Gandhi will be the president. After all, it's not capability that is being examined here. It's only the Gandhi surname.
Navika ji, countdown already has begun to become president of Congress for Rahul Gandhi ji. Rahul Gandhi ji will become president within next 90 days. That you don't worry about. Now let us come back to the point. In last 70 years, Congress had more than 50 presidents, and out of that 50 presidents, Congress gave representation to the Dalits, to the Parsis, to the Christians, to the Sikhs.
You are talking
Muslims,
about president of the country. I am talking about president of the Congress party, sir. I am talking about Congress president. I am not talking about president of the country. I am talking about the president of the party.
I am telling you.
About AOU, starting from AOU.
You see, I am talking about Congress president only. Congress made president Subhash Chandra Bose. Listen, Subhash Chandra Bose was Congress president. Subhash Chandra Bose was Congress president. Vallabhbhai Patel was Congress president. You see, Sarojini Naidu was Congress president. He became two-time president, Mr. Patra, in 1938 and 39 again. One time he was elected in Madhya Pradesh, another time he was elected in Gujarat.
What are you trying to tell us?
Forget about
Our hashtag tonight is RaGa Exit Yojana.
Subhash Chandra Bose and Rahul Gandhi, just imagine. Trying to compare Rahul Gandhi with Subhash Chandra Bose. As hard as you may try, sir, Rahul Gandhi is Rahul Gandhi, a missile which cannot be launched. Howsoever countdown you may begin, 10, 8, 9, 6, 4, 3, but the missile will not be launched. This is the missile that we have been seeing since time.
Missile is working. And you are 150 casualties in Gujarat. 150 casualties of BJP workers in Gujarat. They have joined Congress yesterday only.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
150 casualties.
That's the democracy that you are talking about.
ABVP, young leaders have joined in Gujarat Congress.
How many of them will be eligible to reach some post in the Congress party, sir? How many of them will be eligible to get some post in the Congress party, sir, if you are talking about democracy?
Shall or not?
Navika ji, I am giving you example. Dr. Ashok Tawar, Congress president of Haryana, from a very simple family. Raja Wading, from a very poor family, he became MLA. He is a member, minister now. Now I give Rajiv Sata from Mumbai. They are from common families. Rajiv Gandhi ji is empowering youth of this country, and he has brigade of youth with him to empower the youth of this country. While BJP is full of old guards.
That is why the poll is saying that Congress traditional voters are going towards the BJP. The poll says 90% of them say yes, it's going towards the BJP because of your dynasty politics.
Only Bhakts are voting for Times now.
Only Bhakts are
voting on Times now.
Okay, all right. All Bhakts vote on Times now.
The point is, Navika, I want to make one small point here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Babul Supriyo.
Yes.
Well, I just want to make one point. I think the question we are asking today, what we are debating, is the national leadership of Congress moving away from dynasty politics. And if he's talking about so many youngsters, whether any of them, if they are all Honar youngsters, if any of them even can qualify to be the Congress president, that's the question. Can he answer that? That's the question.
Mr. Alimuddin Khan.
It is only Rahul Gandhi who can file in the nomination.
Okay.
Who can file in the nomination. Only he can file the nomination and he is automatically chosen. That's what it is.
Okay, Supriya ji, I will reply to you.
Sorry, sir, you have it in every state.
Every time,
state, not in Delhi.
At least two to three candidates file nominations for when Congress president take place in the IIC session. Sir, for your kind information, every time 2 to 3 candidates come out.
I know. Yeah,
it is only up to voting. We have complete democratic process in Congress. It is not BJP.
Manmohan Singh ji was also the Prime Minister. His cabinet note was torn over by Rahul Gandhi ji. The remote control politics, we have all learned about it. Come on, let's talk logic. Let's not get into a fight. You want to defend dynasty politics?
Party and government to party and Supriyoji, party and government are two different things. It is not necessary that government policies are accepted by the party.
The party can insult the government. The party can insult the government. A 42-year-old Rahul Gandhi can insult an 80-year-old Prime Minister. A 42-year-old party Vice President can insult a Prime Minister, a sitting Prime Minister, by tearing his cabinet note.
It was not an insult. It was not an insult.
It was not an insult. It was not an insult, Sambit Patra. Can there be a bigger insult?
Can I remind you, Mr. Alimuddin ji, don't have to shout at the top of your voice. You have made your point. Hear us out as well. Alimuddin ji, with all due respect, have you read that book, Accidental Prime Minister, by one of your own supporters of yesteryears, Mr. Sanjay Baru? And what does Mr. Sanjay Baru say? That 6 p.m. and then Pulak Chatterjee, the cabinet secretary, would pull out the files from under Mr. Manmohan Singh's nose and run to 10 Janpath, because it was the message across the bureaucrats that the kitchen cabinet at 10 Janpath was far more important than the government. That is the kind of entitlement that the dynasty had. And let me tell you, what is the basic difference between
have you read Arun Sori? Have you read Arun Sori? Have you read Arun Sori?
Let me just complete.
He called your Prime Minister narcissistic.
Give me 10 seconds.
He called him Lucifer.
Don't shout. Don't shout.
Your senior leader Arun Sori. Have you read Arun Sori? Please go through Arun Sori's book, please.
Why are you defending Congress to this extent?
I request you to
don't shout and spoil your own image.
Book.
It's okay, I'll read tonight Arun Soriji's book, but please hear me out also. Let me tell you what is the basic difference between Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress Party. The basic difference is, for Bharatiya Janata Party, the party is the family. For Congress, it is the family which is the party. These 4 people in the family is definition of party. No one can dare to move beyond the boundaries of these 4 people to say anything that they have in their heart. While in our party, we have a chaiwala as the Prime Minister, and we have a simple karyakarta as Mr. Amit Shah, who rose through the ranks and files from a poor family to become the president of the party. Can you ever imagine this happening?
That's why, sir, chaiwala only can think about chaiwala.
You can never imagine that.
Chaiwala only can think about chai. You cannot think about international diplomacy. You cannot think about ICJ. You have taken matter of Kulbhushan Jadhav to ICJ.
Mr. Alimuddin Khan, when you lose an election,
BJP become chaiwala only.
Mr. Alimuddin Khan,
I am targeting BJP. I am targeting BJP, not Honorable Prime Minister.
Chaiwalas would not know what is diplomacy.
I am not targeting Honorable Prime Minister. I am targeting only BJP. I am targeting BJP. Your thought process, BJP thought process becomes so low you cannot.
What is your thought process, Alimuddin Khan? Alimuddin Khan, what is your thought process? When you lose an election, you blame the EVM. When you lose in a survey on a channel like Times Now, you blame the voters. You say it is a rigged vote, only bhakts are voting. आप तो नाच ना जाने आंगन टेढ़ा हर चीज को आप बोलते हैं कि गलती किसी और की है, आपकी तो कोई गलती नहीं है. Amerikai Narayanan, my question to you is, where does Rahul Gandhi's lesson on dynasty stand when this statement, and let me call on my director to play out this statement made by Uttam Kumar Reddy, who was being blamed that he wrote a speech for Rahul Gandhi where he questioned dynastic politics, where everybody was saying, does Rahul Gandhi read speeches without reading them at all? Does he just rattle them off without reading them? But let's listen in to Uttam Kumar Reddy and what he said. Very interesting soundbite coming in from the chief of the Congress party in Telangana, who was supposed to have written the speech. This is what he said.
A lot of people are calling it a major goof-up by Rahul Gandhi, the vice president of the Congress party. They say probably the script writers who wrote his speech did not do a good job, or probably didn't go through his speech before he actually spoke at Sangareddy. How would you respond to that?
Absolute rubbish. I mean, whoever is saying that is not having any feel of the ground level situation in Telangana. His speech was written by himself and went off brilliantly. I think the 3.5 crore people of Telangana welcomed every word of his speech. Whoever is criticizing it is not on the field and doesn't know the real situation.
Speech was written by. So speech was written by Rahul Gandhi himself, Uttam Kumar Reddy says.
That is the biggest faux pas. That is the biggest faux pas, and this shows the level of maturity of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Naturally, rightly pointed out by Babul Supriyo that the ones who stay in glass houses should not be breaking others' glass houses. And Babul Supriyo, a famous singer, I know one of his famous sing, Dil ne pukara dil ko, if I remember very correctly.
Okay, can I come in now?
Bilkul.
Are you guys going to keep interrupting, addressing the question to me and somebody else talk?
Okay,
No,
America
sir,
and Narayanan getting very agitated. Yes, America and Narayanan is...
एक चीज सुन लीजिए.
Okay, okay, Babu.
एक चीज सुन लीजिए. एक चीज सुन लीजिए. ये जो the gentleman just said that he has not written the speech and 3.5 crore people. One second. Let me finish. You'll have time to respond. One small thing. He said that the 3.5 crore people of Telangana highly appreciated what Rahul Gandhi said. They all agreed that dynasty politics, the dynasty politics should end.
And
you're
I
not
do not know Hindi.
That 3.5 crore,
including the anchor, the other people who can speak in English or speaking in Hindi. And if that is the case, I need not have been invited. I do not understand Hindi.
Sir, I'm speaking in English.
You continue to speak in
I am speaking in English.
Hindi, including the anchor. Number 2.
I am speaking in English.
I would like to bring you the attention. I would like to bring you to the attention of your audience that Kamaraj, who was a nobody, who has come from the very bottom of the party. Now I'm happy you are speaking. Let me speak because I'm too far away. You had the floor.
Let me finish. 3.5 crore Telangana.
Someone else. Now, when you are talking, I was not let me finish. She called my name. I'm talking now. First thing is that Mr. Kamaraj, who has come from the bottom of the party cadre from Tamil Nadu, has been the Congress chief. Number 1. Number 2.
That was a long time ago, Mr. Narayanan.
You twisted.
That was a very long time ago. Talk about Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi.
The entire
so from Kamraj to only Raj.
Like a mafia.
From Kamraj
to talk about the dynasty.
Raj.
He talked about the people who are taking the power. Now let me compare. Let me compare that to Congress dynasty. Let me compare that to a so-called. I'll answer that. Now, please listen. Every party has killed their workers and got their party, like in Ayodhya and other places. In Congress, we gave away 2 of our leaders to this country. Mahatma Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi. Please understand, nobody, no other family, no other party has shed blood for the country and the party. And you call that as abrogating power or amassing power? They shed blood. The highest thing they could do, show me any other party leader. Any other party leader who has done that. Show me any other party leader. You guys are out there.
Why is the voter of this country not impressed with you?
You gave a poll.
Why is then the voter of this country not impressed with you? You are making disparaging remarks about a chaiwala. You are making a disparaging remarks about a chaiwala and a prime minister. If you have so much of sacrifice to show, why are people not voting for you? Why are people not voting for you?
No. I am telling you, this is. You are talking to the elitist English 5%. No.
Because you agree with what your scriptwriter, alleged scriptwriter said, that Telangana agrees that dynasty politics should end. That's what they want. What is he wanting to say?
Trying to hyper up what one MP has spoken. It is not endorsed by the party, and we are proud that people like Kamraj, who had come from the very bottom, not the acting.
You're talking about Rahul ji.
Somebody who has sold the tea, but the people who had come from the bottom of the pyramid.
Mr. American Eye, should I remind you, you have spoken about Kamraj a number of times.
Gandhi, not today, 10 years back said
from Kamraj to Sirf Raj, only Raj. Now the Gandhi family only wants Raj, they want kingdom, they want their fiefdom, and it is a sense of entitlement for the Gandhi family which is abhorring. That is quite evident, and that's the reason as to why when Rahul Gandhi made a faux pas tonight,
the election commission people from outside were brought in to conduct the party election.
Please don't bring Kamraj over here. And Mr. Narayanan, I am in fact honored to be with you in this debate tonight. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, with all due respect, Mr. Narayanan.
The weaker, the Dalit communities,
don't talk about the
minorities,
don't talk about
that's why all the scams took place. That's why all the scams took place, sir, in the UPA regime, because you were with the downtrodden.
And it is the
because you were with the downtrodden, that's why 2G scam, Colgate scam, Commonwealth Games scams, that's why all the scams took place, Mr. America Narayanan.
And Mr. Narayanan National Herald, was a statement made by him.
National Herald, Vadra Saab,
you talk about
land grabbing.
Let's talk about the scams that had happened in the coffin. Let's talk about the ITC scam.
Mr. Narayanan, I just want to...
Okay, let me go first to Dr. Dinesh Varshney.
Statement, do you remember?
Dr. Dinesh Varshney, just a minute, let me get in Dr.
Selective in mentioning the... No, Navika, why are you selective? I am not supporting Congress, neither I am a spokesperson for Congress. But why are you selective in selecting the names of the scams? There is a Vyapam, there is a Ration Gotala, there are various other Pankaja Munde Gotala, so many Gotalas on behalf of BJP also.
But we are talking about Rahul Gandhi. Is Rahul Gandhi talking about dynastic politics today?
Our party structure is very democratic. It is for the Congress and BJP to decide.
No, but is Rahul Gandhi making grounds from running away? Is Rahul Gandhi making grounds for running away, Mr. Dinesh Varshney?
Is also from Gujarat. Where does the largest MPs came from UP?
Is Rahul Gandhi making grounds for running away? Is he scared of Narendra Modi? Is that why he is talking about dynastic politics, so that there is an uprising in the Congress party and they say dynastic politics ki aap baat kar rahe hain, aap mat baniye.
I know you would want him to run away because that is your plan. But he is a soldier, he fights.
Share with them. Which should not have been shared by political party.
He is a fighter.
Navika, don't be selective while conducting a debate. No, I am very sorry. I have a serious objection of your conduction of debate in a very particular manner.
I think
if you mention the scams, mention the scam all. And tell me in which scam the left party single leader has been found.
No, it is in context of what you are saying.
Babu Supriyo or Dr.
I think it is in context of what you are saying.
Please let me know how many of your leaders have come from Congress into BJP in UP, in Haryana, in Manipur. The same Chief Minister of Manipur, you were demanding a resignation 6 months ago when his son was found in murder case. Now he is your Chief Minister. Will you please answer all these things? Hypocrisy exists in all bourgeois political parties. Hypocrisy exists in all bourgeois political parties.
But is Rahul Gandhi talking about dynastic politics today? Is Rahul Gandhi talking about dynastic politics today because he wants somebody to say कि dynasty की बात चल रही है, so you opt out of the race? Rahul Gandhi should opt out of the race because he doesn't want to be in a direct contest with Narendra Modi. Is that why he's talking about
politics? Dynasty politics, some people have son and daughter, some people have, you see that leader who was in UP who used a very filthy language against Mayawati ji. His wife was given ticket, though she was never a political activist.
That is not dynastic
now she is a minister and open game country even for bar.
I'm sorry, this is
Ratan
Sharda. The debate is really getting
the same tendencies. Dr. Samit Patra, it is a part and parcel of the same tendencies. It is a part and parcel of the same tendencies.
Remembering finally, Navika, that time around.
Gujarat has given only 26 MPs.
You have to know what
Mr. Ratan Sharda, what do you think? You just heard Uttam Kumar Reddy, who was supposed to be the speechwriter for Rahul Gandhi. He didn't quite write the speech. He says Rahul Gandhi wrote it himself. So is Rahul Gandhi running away from a direct contest with Narendra Modi in 2019? Is that why he's talking about dynastic politics? Or does he have a memory lapse while he's talking about dynastic politics and forgets about his own family? Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, and he's only on the 5th number as a politician from the same family.
No, if this is wrong, that is also wrong.
Navika, I think you are crediting too much intelligence to Rahul Gandhi. This is my chance, yaar. Who is in? कौन आ रहा है यार? अलीमुद्दीन जी बोलने दो मुझे. माना कांग्रेस भक्त है, बोलने तो दे. मैं आधा घंटा से आपकी सुन रहा हूँ बातें, बोलने तो दे. आधा घंटा हो गया सर, आपने काफी बोल लिया. आप भक्त हैं, मैं जानता हूँ मोदी, इंदिरा गांधी के. 1 मिनट. मैं ये कह रहा था कि you are crediting too much of intelligence to Rahul Gandhi. If you think he will make a convoluted
नहीं, बात तब नहीं है इंदिरा गांधी की. हम तो इंदिरा गांधी के खिलाफ लड़े हैं. हमने इमरजेंसी में माफी नहीं मांगी.
That will give you a signal. महाराजा बोल लो.
That was Dinesh Varshney making that statement, not Alimuddin Khan. Mr.
आप राहुल गांधी का ठीकरा मेरे सिर पे क्या फोड़ रहे हैं? इमरजेंसी में 1 लाख लोग मेरे जेल में थे. महाराज इमरजेंसी में 1 लाख लोग संघ के जेल में थे, आप नहीं थे.
कितने माफी मांग के बाहर निकले ये भी बताओ.
इमरजेंसी की प्रशंसा कर रही थी.
ये भी बताओ कि कितने माफी मांग के बाहर निकले.
लेट मी कंप्लीट मार.
ये बताओ कि बोर्ड क्लब पे संजय गांधी के खिलाफ
मिस्टर वाजपेयी, आप पढ़े लिखे विद्वान हैं, आपको बुर्जुआजी वर्ड आता है. If you know the word like bourgeoisie, I also know Das Capital. Don't throw communist terms at me. Okay? Let me speak. I know you're a communist terminology, bourgeoisie. I'm very happy to hear about it. That you know bourgeoisie and all that. Proletariat also. Okay? So let me speak. Yes, yes. I am also intelligent, not just communist people. Okay? Now let me speak. Point 1. This talk about Rahul Gandhi passing signals is crediting him with too much of intelligence. He's not that intelligent. If you offer him a ration card, he will read that also. That's the kind of reputation he has. Now coming back to Alimuddin Khan, Subhash Chandra Bose on, and remember Subhash Chandra Bose was forced to quit the Congress presidency. His second rung of Congress leaders, youth leaders, are all dynasts, Scindias, pilots, and what not, Prasads. Whom do you name? All of them are dynasts. None of us come from the ranks. Coming to the real issue, let me look at Rahul Gandhi's split personality. If you remember, he talked about being a reluctant dynast. He is a kind of dynast being forced upon people by a doting mother, Miss Sonia Gandhi. Somehow all these years she has not succeeded. He's a kid who tries to keep running away from the classes. So then he says that, I am not, it is not my mistake if I am a dynast. Now comes his other sense of entitlement. Well, he says that my family will sacrifice so much, all the Congress people say, so they have a right to squeeze the people for their money, their votes, their comforts, whether in power or out of power. At the same time, he is very unhappy about Telangana people use the same kind of logic to push their kids. So either you are reluctant dynasty, you want to come out of the dynasty, other is that you are resentful that I am a dynast but nobody else should be a dynast. So this hypocrisy, this lack of intelligence of Rahul Gandhi only proves that if he has written that speech, then he is not fit to be a leader. So let us see.
Okay, so let me ask Alimuddin Khan Saab once again.
I would request you to come out as a Congress supporter. You come as an analyst and he keeps on and on and on singing pians of Gandhi family, Nehru family.
Support whoever he wants to, Mr. Ratan Shahzad. Mr. Ratan Shahzad, just as you are free to support whoever you want to, Mr. Alimuddin Khan is also free to support whoever he wants to. But let me ask Mr. Alimuddin Khan one.
Are you afraid of coming to me?
But he always comes as a Congress person. That's all I'm saying.
To me and addressing the issue.
Yes, Mr. America.
Mr. American, you spoke for so much time. Let me complete my argument.
With that
let us also understand
I just gave you an opportunity to speak.
Let us understand that all the parties with whom Rahul...
Mr. America Narayanan, are you trying to threaten me? Because you are using a menacing voice to actually threaten me. I'm coming to you because I've already made you speak. We have still some panelists who haven't even made their opening remarks. But I want to ask you a question, okay? Now that you want to come in and you've virtually bulldozed your way in, let me ask you this question. Rita Bahuguna Joshi, who left the Congress, she said, because of the unacceptable leadership of Rahul Gandhi.
I am trying to tell you
1 minute. 1 minute, let me ask you the question. Don't tell me without my asking you the question. There are senior leaders who have left the Congress in the recent past. Rita Bahuguna Joshi, who says unacceptable leadership of Rahul Gandhi. Himanta Biswa Sarma, who said Rahul Gandhi, who drove him out, he said he gave more attention to the dog who was in his room and he was feeding him biscuits rather than being interested in a leader who had come with problems of Assam. What did the Congress leader from Arunachal say when there was mass defection from Congress party? He said it was Rahul Gandhi's leadership. What did Barkha Shukla say? She said Rahul Gandhi is mentally unfit. All leaders who are leaving the Congress party actually question the way Rahul Gandhi is running the party. Is that why Rahul Gandhi makes a statement on dynasties and questions other families who have not even been in power for more than 2 or 3 years?
Are you going to hog the show?
No, you hog it. All yours.
Okay. Have you, in the name of quoting other people, you have done enough abuse on Rahul Gandhi? That's a typical way of Times Now. Times Now. No. You did not please answer. Now let's go to the subject on hand. One, நான் இப்ப தமிழ்ல பேசினா உங்களுக்கு புரியுமா பாத்துக்கங்க முதல்ல. Second, please ask the people who are invited and including yourself to speak only in English in an English channel where somebody does not understand the Hindi. Third, I asked a question. Has there been any other family or leader in the Indian history where they have shed blood for the country? Not a single person.
You made that statement earlier. You made that statement earlier. What's the new statement that you want to make?
Or who are giving themselves, sacrificing themselves for the country. 3.
You already made this statement, Mr. America Narayanan. We heard you the first time you said this.
He talked about 4 people. He did not talk about, you twisted his word. I do not understand Hindi, but I read your Times of India, which says 4 people abrogated the entire power. That's what he said. He did not talk about. He is not against.
Well, you don't have to imagine. You don't have to imagine what he said. I'll play out the statement for you. If you understand the language that Rahul Gandhi speaks, let's listen in. If I can ask my director to play out Rahul Gandhi, what he said in Sangha Reddy just yesterday. Let's listen in to Rahul Gandhi.
क्या तेलंगाना के सपने को पूरा करने के लिए आप सही रास्ते पे निकले हो या गलत रास्ते पे? जो स्टूडेंट्स लड़े थे, जो किसान लड़े थे, क्या वो सिर्फ एक परिवार के लिए लड़े थे? क्या आपने ये पूरा का पूरा प्रदेश सिर्फ 4 लोगों के लिए बनाया?
Mr. America Narayanan, your leader was speaking in a language that you also don't understand.
I'll translate that for him. I will translate that for you, Mr. American. Mr. American, your leader was also speaking in Hindi. Please convey it to him as to what you were saying to us. And secondly, he was saying that in times, no, American Narayanan and Alimuddin are speaking all false. That's what he said in Hindi. He said both of them
are... Come on, let's not take it to that level.
So he should not hide behind a Hindi.
So let somebody...
So the issue is you have to come to
you.
You have to come to the issue in hand is the dynastic politics. And let me tell you why this dynastic politics has been discussed over here. The dynastic politics has done the greatest destruction to the Indian democracy. Right from the Jeep scam to the biggest scam in the recent dispensation only about 3 years ago. And the emergency that this country saw was during the dynastic dispensation. And that's the reason as to why, apart from, I would say, apart from the rhetorics that may fly out during this debate, the most essential part is destruction of the basic democratic fabric of this country.
What does family hold mean? What does family hold mean?
He said that not
Mr. Dhananjay. Mr. Dhananjay, what does family hold mean when he was talking about the family hold of KCR's family in Telangana? What does he mean? Rahul Gandhi is not talking about the